Here's another Honda. They have also an issue of got the battery light on. Let's see what we got here. Traction control, brake. Okay, nope, that ain't it. ABS light is on. Oh, yeah, and the battery light is on. And I'm not wearing my seatbelt, so that's why that light's not on. 151,000 miles. 151,772 to be exact. So, let's see what's going on. Hood struts, love them. Okay, here's the alternator. Okay, so pretty similar setup to what? Wow, yeah, it's actually pretty similar setup to the fan of the van. So let's slap a multimeter on here and let's see if we're getting power. Shove that down in there like this. We got 12.5 volts. And now we have less, we have 12 volts. Now they said it was soaked in oil, we gotta find an oil leak also. But I don't see it being soaked in oil. Well, okay. I do see it over there now. I don't know, let's shut this off, let's tear it apart. Alright, first things first, take the 10 millimeter. Let's get that off and out. So yeah, wow, that's so funny. It looks identical to the van, just a lot less room. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, that's cool. These fans are separated, so I can just remove the passenger side fan. That should give me enough room and do the same thing as last time. Get rid of this. That can stay. I'll get rid of the coolant. Yeah, I'll get rid of all that. Sounds like a plan. Then we'll get down there and see what we're leaking. All right. Let's see here. Should just be pulled straight up. Okay, there's that. Let's get this out of the way. Next, I'm going to remove this power steering line like we did before. There we go. And the same with this reservoir, just I think I'm going to use flathead just to a longer screwdriver. Bring it down. Same as the last one, I'm just gonna pinch that off. Huh, that's not going up out of the way as far as I'd like. So we might have to, I might just have to remove that completely. I'll take 10 millimeters. Oh, it looks like there's two more at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to jack the car up and remove those two also. Remove the two 10 millimeter bolts. Really nothing to see. The one over here on the, say, the driver's side, you can just reach with like a normal, I used a 10 millimeter ratchet wrench. The one over here, I was actually able to use a shallow 10 millimeter and get my Milwaukee up there. Now it just leads down here on the driver's side is the electrical adapter, electrical cable. It's right down here. After you get the fan out is a very oily electrical connector. Which there's that. Now one for the alternator. Just push right up front, give it a couple wiggles, get that out. It's a 12 millimeter, just like most of these. I'm gonna come right here and take out this 10 millimeter. Go. Now the alternator is semi-free. Time to get the belt off. So top bolt's 12 millimeter. It's hidden underneath this little bracket. And if we come down here, right there, that's the bolt you're gonna need. It's a 12 millimeter top and a 14 millimeter lower bolt. There's only two bolts to hold this on, and the new alternator is probably not gonna come with the brackets. We're gonna have to swap this bracket over, but easy deal. I'm gonna get this off and then we're gonna see where the oil leak's coming from. I say it's the valve cover, but Honda said it was something else, so I don't know, we'll go from there. We'll check it out. So we got the old new, they match, it's awesome. So This one don't have that. That's cool. So this was a little bit of a complicated journey to get this far. So bought 3 alternators that did not fit. So essentially what it boils down to is this is a 110 amp. This is what is here. You don't have to remove this metal bracket, and that was 3 days ago, so I'm not even sure why I did remove this metal bracket, but you don't have to. And the 14 millimeter for the bottom one, you're just gonna have to trust me, it's in there. Now what I was saying was I couldn't get one that fit the base down there. There's 2 different types of alternator for this same vehicle, 130 amp or 110 amp. This one does require 110 amp, which it says manual transmission on it. Well, this is not a manual transmission, so I assumed it was the 130. Very bottom one goes all the way down to the top of the AC compressor. Done. And there's a little push tab right down there. There you go. There's a little push tab in the back of the alternator. Got the AC compressor in, got the wiring connector in. We'll tighten up that top bolt. Okay, so I got the belt on. Yeah, it was a pain, just because I didn't really feel like taking out the wheel bar or anything to get all the way down there. So you just kind of dangle the belt down there, and then actually if you go underneath the car, so I got it jacked up for the fan. If you go underneath the car, you can see the crankshaft, so that's nice. So back there you can at least get the crankshaft on. But yeah, it's routed. I always find it and put it up on your screen, but I couldn't find a single diagram online because I didn't feel like paying for one. It's not hard to figure out, but let's finish up here on top of this wiring, securing the bracket. That's the 10mm. It is fan time. Now, if I can't see anything down there, I know you guys, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit a camera down there. But that's how we do it. Get the two 10mm bolts up top. Okay, put the wiring bracket where it was so it doesn't hit that exhaust. Okay, that's on, that's on. And before you start it, don't forget to put your dipstick back. All right, so there you have it. Dipstick's in, everything's done. We're gonna refill the power steering fluid because we lost some. Make sure all your tools are out of the engine bay, which, I lose tools all the time. So we're gonna get everything cleaned up, get it nice and shiny again. The fan's in, all the connectors are on, covered. Alternator is on, looking nice and beautiful. Hopefully there's no problems with it. Let's go ahead and get your multimeter set up because you're gonna have to test it. Positive can go there. Now, anytime I'm working on a vehicle, I slap a trickle charger on, or any kind of charger, just to keep it up. Last thing you want to do is, start up your car and the battery's dead after all that work.